Okay, in the last video I defeated the first two poes. Now it's time to go forward and onward into the dungeon. Haha, psych. You actually want to go backwards into the dungeon. That's right, you need to backtrack to the room with the arrows on the floor. Just head back through the twisty corridor. Helpful hint from Navi that I skipped earlier by doing a little side hop. When you use your arrow on the eyeball in front of the twisty corridor, guess what happens? Now it's a perfectly normal corridor. This will allow us to get the treasure chest in this room, and also fall to the ground to another room to get a small key. Alright, we got the boss key. That lets us into the area where the boss fight is. You want to destroy the blue bubbles here. They bounce around a lot, so it's kind of hard to hit them with arrows. Or the hook shot, so just wait for them to regain their blue bubble form before attacking twice. I don't know why they're called blue bubbles. There's nothing particularly bubbly about them. I mean, there were bubble enemies in Jabu Jabu's belly, but yeah, those guys look more like bubbles than the blue bubbles do. Gold Skulltula. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, I don't feel like fighting this Deku Baba, so I'm just gonna kill it from afar. And in this alcove here, we have nothing. But in this alcove here, we have an enemy called the Floor Master. It will fly at Link. When it's green, it's invincible. And when you cut it up, it will go into 3 little pieces. You want to destroy all 3 pieces. If you let one of them live, ooh, that one is choking me. If you let one of them live, it regrows into the full-size enemy. So you can either kill all 3 pieces separately, or do a very good spin attack to kill all 3 in one blow, thus getting you the key you need. Okay, guess what? We're gonna do more backtracking now. Let's backtrack to the room we were in, the room where we fought the poes. Don't forget to make the corridor all twisty again. Very important. And here we are in the room where we fought the poe. Now we go through the door. Ah, missed the jump. Anyway, now we go through the door and onward. Here we have some green bubbles, which are just like the blue bubbles, except you can only hurt them when the bubble goes away. And in this room we have a rotating thingy-mabobber challenge. See the ice? We have ice on top of one of those eyes. You're going to want to shoot an arrow at it. You don't have fire arrows, so shoot an arrow through the fire of the torch to melt the ice, hit the eyeball, and make this area all twisty. And that's not the exit platform. Now that this area is all twisty, you probably can fall through the hole in the floor. Another helpful hint from Navi. Her hints have gotten a lot more helpful since Link has become an adult. And you're supposed to go through this room in short bursts, but you can just do the backwards walk with Z targeting in order to get all the way to the exit in one go. If you're more concerned with being safe, you want to go first to the switch, then to the Skulltula, then to the treasure chest, and then to the exit. But I'm gonna be bold and reckless. Oh no, stuck! Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh! See that? See what I did? I rolled at the very end, so Link wasn't crushed by those blocks. Clever. And here you want to shoot the picture of the Poe to make blocks fall from the ceiling. And you want to put the blocks into the correct order. That is, you want them to form a picture of the Poe. It's basically just a matter of luck. Let me see, it took me like six tries to get it this time. My first attempt at filming this video, I got it on my first try. But after each try, they give you an additional 10 seconds on the clock before picking the blocks up and rotating them. Wow, just barely made it. And this is Amy. I'm going to use the same technique I did with the other Poe sisters. Oh, whoa! Instead of Z targeting, I'm just going to shoot her from far off. Once we defeat this Poe, we're going to have to go back to the main room. That's right, more backtracking. Well, actually it's not backtracking. This time we can go forward, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to make us backtrack all the way back to the main room. I cut out most of the backtracking in this video, obviously, but it still took a long time. Yeah, this video would definitely have been 2 videos if I didn't cut out all the backtracking. And I think that's why this dungeon isn't very popular. Your instinct is to go forward, but really the game wants you to backtrack to get through the dungeon. So there are a couple of places where you will definitely get lost unless you know what you're doing. Okay, time for the last Poe, which is Meg. And there she is! Ah, we can't attack her. You have to go down close. And Meg can split up into 4 copies of herself. And you want to attack the correct Meg. Now when she appears, take a look, you'll notice one of the Megs spins in a circle. That's the real one. The real one does an additional spin. So that's how you can identify which one is the real Meg. You want to attack the real Meg with an arrow. And thus she is defeated. Now the lights have returned to the room and the elevator comes back! Hooray! Okay, you want to ride the elevator down and... whoops. My mistake. Let's take a look at this torch. Alright, Navi's got the helpful hint that when you defeat the ghosts, the torches come back.